to you. Join me, Kofi Bartels, this and every Thursday for Health Thursday, 8 a.m. Morning Crossfire as we explore important issues affecting your health. Only on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Live from the heart of Victoria Island, you're listening to your number one station, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Okay, Lagos, good morning. We're back with Health Thursday right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info. I'm Kofi Bartels. It's good to know you're listening to us. So you're there watching on live online as well as listening on the radio. Don't forget we stream this program every single time we're on the air. You have to go to our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/Nigeria Info FM. That's facebook.com/Nigeria Info FM. All right, you can go there. And you can watch us live or search for Nigeria Space Info Space 99.3 Nigeria Space Info Space 99.3 and then you will see you search for that on Facebook, you see our page, and then of course you can watch us live from anywhere in the world. Please also like our page, follow our page, from the comfort of your phone, so that anytime we are streaming live you can watch it. Also you can hit the notification button, all right, so that anytime we're streaming live you can be notified. We're also streaming live on YouTube. Search for Nigeria Info FM. Is a verified YouTube account, Nigeria Info FM. All right, also when you go there, please hit the subscribe button, and then there's a notification bell. It has a bell icon. You can just click it so that anytime we're live, you'll get that notification that we're live. And of course all our videos, the videos across our programs are all there, so you can go there, watch videos from different programs. Any discussion you missed, you feel you want to watch, please do that. But for now, watch the live stream of a Health Thursday. Like we say, on Thursdays we take care of your health because it's very important. The health issues are very, very important, and we cannot neglect it. All right, we cannot neglect health issues. Yes, it's good to talk about the economy, insecurity, the floods and all that, but the most important thing in life is life. You cannot ignore life, and I know our guest knows more about that than I do, so I'll introduce him quickly so that he can do the talking. But the month of July is Fibroid Awareness Month. I don't know how many of you have heard of the word fibroid before. I've heard of it, certainly, and a lot of you ladies out there have heard of it. Fibroid Awareness Month, and I'll introduce our guest because he is an expert in all of this. He is Dr. Abayomi Ajayi, a consultant obstetrician and gynecologist. He is the CEO of Nordica Fertility Center. Yeah, Nordica Fertility Center. You have to slow your microphone a bit. All right. I know I've come across you once or twice. Active on Instagram, I think so. And you're also active in the media. It's good to have you on the program.
Thank you, Kofi. It's my pleasure to be here.
Fantastic. Should I say Happy Fibroid Awareness Month? I don't know, because in Nigeria, everything is happy. Even a new day. Monday is happy. Tuesday, Wednesday is happy. I told someone I wish you Happy New Year. And every day, July is also part of that New Year. So
yeah.
Just one is enough. Okay. Sir, fibroid is a big issue, right? It's a big issue among African women. Before we get to that, what is fibroid, for those who don't know what it is?
Okay, thank you so much, Kofi. Yeah, fibroids are growth on the womb. Okay, they can be on or inside the womb. The good thing is that they are rarely cancerous, but they can be very troublesome. And they are pretty common from what you said, also from your intro.
Interesting. You attend to lots of people over the years. I have a lot of questions for you. I have lots of personal experience. You know what I'm talking about. You've attended loads of people from all over the country for a long time now. I won't say how bad, how prevalent is it in Nigeria amongst women?
It's actually very, very prevalent. It's the commonest growth in the reproductive system of women. And we, African women, have a life risk of 70 to 80% chance of developing fibroids before they are 50 years old.
The average woman out there, 70 to 80%. 70 to 80% chance. It means
before they are 50.
My word. It means almost everybody that has some sort of fibroid.
Exactly.
Are there women walking around today in Lagos, in Nigeria, who do not know they have fibroid?
Oh, sure. Because many of them might not even have symptoms yet.
Oh, I see. What are the symptoms?
Well, usually, like we said, the first thing is that they don't have any symptoms. But when they have symptoms, it's usually related to the periods.
Oh, I see.
Either the periods become very heavy, either they are passing clots with their menses, or
blood
clots,
okay.
or the number of days increases.
Okay.
You are 3 days, 5 days before it becomes 7 days, 10 days. Or sometimes they bleed even between periods. Or sometimes it's just that there's a growth in the abdomen. There's something getting bigger under your tummy, and sometimes it's big enough that some people even mistake it for pregnancy.
Oh, man.
And sometimes it's infertility that directs the women to come to us.
I saw one lady I know. I was showing my wife on my WhatsApp status. I know she's a radio presenter. I didn't know. I told her I didn't know that she was into such a. I saw she put up a WhatsApp status, an interview she gave the BBC about that she never knew she had fibroid. And the picture they put up there, it looked like the pregnancy.
Sure.
So huge.
Yeah.
That's crazy. 0201 277 0993. 0201 277 1993, 0201 277 2993, 0201 277 3993. The month of July designated Fibroid Awareness Month, and you can call if you have any question, to ask our guest this morning, Dr. Abayomi Ajayi, who's consultant obstetrician and gynecologist. He's a fertility specialist. He's also the managing director and chief executive officer of Nordica Fertility Center right here in Lagos. He has a multiple years for many years, built a successful career in the medical profession for 30 years. Also, he's a member of many health professional bodies in Nigeria and abroad. I said that you, successful fertility specialists, you have this international training. There are some of these international organizations that really show how far you've come. For instance, he's a member of the Nigerian Association, Medical Association. He is also of the Society of Obstetrics and Gynecologists of Nigeria. Right? Okay, so good. He's a member of the American Society for Reproductive Medicine, ASRM. He's a member of the American Association of Gynecological Laparoscopy. I got that right. I got it right. Okay.
Yeah.
International Society for Gynecological Endoscopy, International Society for In Vitro Fertilization, Society for Advancement of Gynecology Endoscopy in Nigeria. He's a board member there. Okay. Novel Opportunities for Women Foundation board member, and of course he's also of the Society for Fertility Preservation and many more. Many more. Okay. 0201
Kofi, one thing we're missing is the Fibroid Care Center, which is
okay.
Yeah, there's a Fibroid Care Center that Nordica floated a few years ago, which deals only with fibroids.
Okay, so apart from Nordica, you have the Fibroid Care Center.
Exactly.
Just deals only with fibroids.
Only with fibroids.
That's I think that's the first time I'm hearing that.
Yeah.
Okay, here in Lagos. Fantastic.
Lekki.
All right.
And now we just opened one in Abuja. Yesterday.
Amazing. So this is, it's a prevalent issue that really needs attention. What causes this fibroid?
Wonderful question. I wish I had the answer. I would have won the Nobel Prize. We're still working on that. We don't know yet, but we know some things that can probably be risk factors. We believe that race and hormonal factors, of course, or let's say genetic factors and hormonal factors are the main things. But risk factors include age of the woman, starting your period early also predisposes you to fibroids. Stopping late predisposes you to fibroid. Obesity predisposes you to fibroids. Use of oral contraceptive pills predisposes you to fibroids.
I see.
But the strongest link is family history.
I see. Interesting. All right, we have a call coming through. Let's see who this is. 99.3, good morning. Health Thursday.
Yeah, good morning, Kofi.
Good morning. We're talking fibroid. Your name, location, and
I'm
country.
a victim of fibroid. Doctor, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Madam Ifi.
Madam Ifi, what's your story?
Fibroid showed me shaking. Showed me. And what I noticed is fear that some of us not to, quickly get rid of that thing. I was so afraid. What are they going to take away from my body, inside my belly? Waiting this year, that kind of thing. Until January 2012, on the 2nd, I was bleeding. They rushed me to hospital. Anyway, the magic word that even made me to even go for the surgery was that my doctor called me, and after scanning me, said, this is a big fibroid, it's about 6 months pregnancy. And I said, okay, that means he said, go and look for money and, get rid of it. As I was going, he called me back and I said, Ifeoma, do you know that this bleeding is even more life-threatening than the fibroid? And again, I'm not saying, it's cancer, but it could be cancerous. And that word alone, I just said, person died now once, not they died 2 times. And I made up my mind to go and do it. Most of we women, it's fear that makes us not to get rid of it until the thing becomes tumor. And funny enough, this thing claimed my senior sister.
Oh, wow.
It became cancerous. I said, sister, go and remove this. They said, it's not threatening me. Oh. It's not paining me now. At the end of the day, it claimed it's in our life. We lost her 4 years ago. So women, go. It's a decision. And immediately I remove it. Right. Because that bleeding made me, I wasn't having confidence of myself any longer. Oh. I was always wearing black trousers, black skirt, bleeding here and there. And at the end of the day, immediately I removed it, I got myself back.
Oh, thank God.
My beauty, maybe it's a very beautiful woman. But I only lost those beauty during those years I was, getting scared of that thing. It could be cancerous, that was the word, and I removed it. Today, Madam Ifia is alive. By 2 months' time, I'll be 67.
Wow, I've seen your DP on WhatsApp. You don't look 67. Madam Ify is very
pictures,
wow. On your low cut, she looks so pretty. She looks so pretty. You don't believe that. That's the one here.
So you can imagine how I was when I was younger.
Yeah, I can imagine. Madam Ify, thank you very much.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Morning.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think she's made my job very easy. She just summarized everything I wanted to say. Okay, that fibroids is actually a quality of life kind of issue.
Oh, I see.
The way she painted her quality of life when she had fibroids and after treating fibroids. Okay, but I think the good news now is that now we know that, and that's what made me to be interested in. I've always been a fertility doctor. What made me to be interested in fibroids was the fact that what she said. Yeah. Fear is what keeps most women away until it becomes so big. And it's more difficult to operate at that point in time. The complications are more. Some people have renal failure because of fibroids.
Renal failure?
Oh, yeah. So all these things were what made me to go into a method where you don't need surgery.
I see.
Okay. So that it will be more amenable to our women that, look, you don't need surgery to fix this thing.
Okay, when you say renal, I like to break this thing down for our listeners because you guys spend so much in medical school, you can't
We don't speak English again.
So what is renal failure?
Okay, the kidneys failing. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because they become so big, and then the tube that really drains the kidneys now start backflowing because of the mass of the weight of the uterus.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
it's now backflowing, and then it's like what is supposed to be going out is always coming back into the kidneys. After a while, it's not.
All right. So Madam Ify said that she was told that the fibroid, if left unattended to, if not taken out, could be cancerous. I want to talk about that and the effects that fibroid, especially that is not attended to for a long time, could have on the woman, apart from confidence and all that.
Well, rarely does fibroids go cancerous, but It can, but the chances are very slim. But I'm sure the doctor also used that to convince her to have the surgery done.
Make it unafraid.
Yeah, because really and truly, that could kill her. I mean, the blood loss can kill. And that's what happens with many people. Okay. And so I think the cancer thing just got her to make up her mind to do it.
Interesting. And she talked about beauty.
Yeah.
That sometimes you could look pale. Am I
Oh,
correct?
yeah.
Because of loss of blood.
Yeah. When you're constantly worried about something, there's no way you look good. You know what I mean? So that's why we say it's more of a quality of life thing. Okay. And then infertility can even creep it to it sometimes. And then
Can affect your... Does it mean that your womb or some organ in the woman's body could be affected?
Yeah, you know, sometimes this fibroid becomes very big. There is no even space for babies to grow. So they have miscarriages, you know, sometimes, so it's a potpourri of many.
How hard is it for a woman who has fibroid to live, especially when she seeing a monthly visitor, you know, because she talked about bleeding.
Yeah, pain. She could have a lot of pain. Some of them would not go out because of the pain. They can't go to work. Some of them are bleeding irregularly. So, like she said, now we have a group of people, women, even in Lagos here, they form a club. They say we can wear white again.
Oh, wow.
After treatment of fibroids. They didn't put the after the treatment of fibroids there.
Okay.
You know, so these are things that we take for granted. But the people who are suffering from this, they know, they are constantly aware that this thing might embarrass me. So they don't put on white, they rather put on dark trousers so that if the bleeding comes, they will be the first to know, so to say.
And I was told the story of a young lady who had this from a very young age in school. And didn't evacuate it for a long time. But the person who explained to me said that they always knew that something was not right because the tummy looked a bit big and there was some smell, you know, because of the young age. She could not clean herself up well or change the pads regularly and all that. I mean, how early can a parent say, we're going to take this out?
Well, it's not, let me start from saying that in the first place, it's not every fibroid that needs to be taken out. Okay. So the first thing is to go to the doctor, let a proper assessment be done, and have an idea of what the problem is. Because sometimes probably what you're describing might not just be only fibroids, if it is even fibroids at all. So it's better that you have an assessment by the doctor, and then please make sure that this is a gynecologist at least, so that we can know somebody who knows what he's talking about. And then from there, then a plan can be mapped out. For example, I said it's not every fibroid that needs surgery. So
I heard that somewhere.
Yeah. So, but now that we even have non-invasive ways of treating fibroids, so that makes it even the choices to be more. Okay. You know, so and that's that might also, we now see so many young girls, 19, having big fibroids, and some of them, we've done some treatment for them, early 20s, without surgery at all.
Okay. Interesting. We'll take a break. We want to pay some bills. When we come back, we'll continue to talk to Dr. Ajayi, who's here with us in the studio. This thing called fibroid is very important. You have to be aware of it, and you have to do the necessary to ensure that you keep yourself healthy, safe, and alive, because it could be also life-threatening, like we've had. We pay our bills. When we come back, we'll take more of your calls. I want you to call and send those messages. Please stay with us. We'll be right back.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Today with 4 more packs of your favorite Indomie noodles in Indomitable and Super Pack cartons. Also, each Indomitable pack is now 200 naira, while Super Pack is now 350 naira. So hurry now. Offer valid till stock lasts.
It's my so clean, new and improved. It's my so clean, powder that is up seasoning. It's my so clean,
So Clean detergents. Every grain works for you.
Trader, are you ready for the flight? Yeah. Maximize your gains day or night. The platform, HFM is the name. Trading with us is a brand new game. Come on, feel alone, execution slow. Switch to HFM, watch your success grow. Higher leverage, tighter spreads and swap free. Got your back in this financial fight. Trade forex, commodities, indices, shares and more. Just come and see HFM online trading. Withdrawals, deposit on the dash. Our execution too fast. HFM stands apart from the rest.
Pico, HFM finito, HFM is ito, HFM national platform, online trading, forex trading, any trading, HFM no delay.
Join HFM today. Visit www.hfm.com or download the HFM app on Google Play or App Store. HFM, online trading at its finest.
Mommy, my teacher said 90% of my brain will develop by the time I am 5.
Really? What else did she say?
She said I need iron in my food for my brain to grow well.
Oh, very true. And that's why I give you Cerelac Junior every day, which provides half of your daily iron needs.
And Cerelac Junior tastes so good.
Cerelac Junior with Iron Plus. It's all good, Mom.
This could happen to anyone.
Hafa, have you brought it?
Yes, so confirm. I just removed it from the pack.
Correct. Sir, here's the money.
Pleasure doing business with you, bro. Later now.
Can't wait to floss my brand new iPhone. Wait, what's wrong with this logo? Is this thing original? Bro, come back, I beg. I don't want again, I beg.
Don't let this happen to you. Beware of buying an unauthorized or pre-activated iPhone. Find peace of mind. Look for the Reddington sticker on the box. This assures you that your purchase is authorized. It also affords you 24 months warranty and a 6-month screen or liquid damage cover. You can also scan the QR code in store to check authenticity. As a Nigerian, you deserve to experience the very best that Apple has to offer. Look out for the sticker on the box.
A brighter tomorrow begins with smart choices today. With the Union Correct account from Union Bank, you get to secure your tomorrow and get rewarded while at it. You can start saving with just 5,000 naira monthly and enjoy fantastic interest rates. Yes, you can save as low as 5,000 naira. That's not all. Every 6 months, you stand a chance to win amazing cash prizes of up to 500,000 naira. Correct! Make that move. Open the Union Correct account today. To get started, visit any Union Bank branch or log on to our website at www.unionbankng.com for more information. Terms and conditions apply. Union Bank, your simpler, smarter bank.
One, two, three, four.
You show me love.
Show some more love today with 4 more packs of your favorite Indomie noodles in Indomitable and Super Pack cartons. Also, each Indomitable pack is now 200 naira, while Super Pack is now 350 naira. So hurry now. Offer valid till stock lasts.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
Health. It's more than the absence of illness. It's the state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. But let's delve deeper. Health is the heartbeat of life. It's the rhythm that keeps us moving forward. The pulse that echoes our vitality. It's a symphony of balance and harmony, resonating in every aspect of our existence. Health is a silent conductor, orchestrating the dance between the body and mind. It's the energy that propels us towards our dreams and aspirations. It is the foundation upon which we build our futures. So, what is health to you? Join me, Kofi Bartels, this and every Thursday for Health Thursday, 8 a.m. on the Morning Crossfire as we explore important issues affecting your health. Only on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Live from the heart of Victoria Island, you're listening to your number one station, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Lagos, welcome back. It's still Health Thursday right here on the Morning Crossfire. We're still taking your thoughts. It's Fibroid Awareness Month, and of course, marking that right here on Health Thursday. We have a guest who's been giving us back-to-back information on fibroids. Dr. Abayomi Ajayi is a consultant obstetrician and gynecologist. He's the CEO of Nordica Fertility Center. He joins us right here in the studio. Just by seeing Dr. Ajayi, I felt better. Yeah, I don't know how it happens, but sometimes you don't know whether you're a doctor or not, but just by being around someone like you feel better, feel healthier. Okay, all right. 0201-277-0993, 0201-277-1993, 0201-277-2993, 0201-277-3993. You doctors, especially those of you in this business of fertility, I don't know how you doctors do. You always look younger. You look fresher. When I meet my doctor friends, I always say, tell me that secret. The secret you guys have that makes all of you look younger and fresher. You need to go online and see Dr. He looks young and relaxed and healthy. What's your secret?
I think we drink the medium we use for the embryo. So
because work is stressful. It is stressful. Even fertility is stressful.
Yeah, the best way to go about anything that is stressful is for you to distress. So that's the only way you can deal with such problems.
Distress, fantastic. Oh, we have more calls coming through. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Kofi.
Welcome. Good morning. Your name, location, and contribution, please. Welcome.
My question is what you are discussing today has been a challenge in my family. John, calling from Ogun State anyway.
Good morning, John.
My wife has that problem. Even before we got married, she has removed it. And after marriage, all the fertility tests we went through, we discovered that even can reveal that she still has that thing after removing the other one. And from the challenges we have, we know it could. Even one of the doctors saying that she go for IVF.
Okay.
That shouldn't think of that one just be great. That you think of IVF.
Okay.
She's looking to have children.
Okay.
So, and having this discussion, I wanted to go out. When I heard the discussion, the topic of the discussion, I decided to sit back.
All right. So what is? Sorry about your situation. What is your question for the doctor?
Sir?
Yeah. What is your question? So they say.
My question is it okay for one to go for another test? Or to remove it again? Or I just heard lately now when you said, or when your guest said, the way to remove it now without operation.
All right. Thank you, bro. Keep listening. Keep listening. I appreciate your time, my brother. Thank you very much for your call. And I wish you and your wife all the best. In fact, Oluwaseun Samuel is watching us live on Facebook. He's also asking, can fibroid come back after a removal? So that's two questions in one. Can it come back? And if it comes back, can you remove it again? Doc.
Well, yes, thank you. Fibroids can come back after removal for so many reasons. Okay, one, because the uterus is still there, so other fibroids can grow. Okay. Two, sometimes it's not technically possible for all the fibroids to be removed, and so they can grow. You can still have some other growth. Three, sometimes it's not only fibroids that are in the uterus. There is something that we call adenomyosis. Don't accuse me of speaking in Latin, but I'll try to explain it.
All right.
What this means is like we also call a condition endometriosis. I'll explain everything. Just take it easy.
It's well.
So, the endometriosis is a situation where the inner lining of the uterus, every month a woman sheds the inner lining, what we call the endometrium.
Oh.
That is what you call the menses.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I see.
Now, when she sheds that, but sometimes some of that gets displaced, and instead of coming out through the vagina, they are in the abdomen.
Oh, okay.
So each month they behave like she builds them up and it breaks down again, but now in the abdomen. That we call endometriosis.
Okay.
All right. Now, when that is in the muzzle of the uterus, we call it adenomyosis.
Okay.
So it's like menstrual blood in the muzzle of the uterus.
Okay.
It looks so much like fibroids. Okay. There was a study conducted in the University of Jos that showed that among their patients, these patients were people who had myomectomy, or they had hysterectomy for fibroids. Hysterectomy is removing the uterus for fibroids. And then they went to look at it under the microscope and saw that 34.9% of these patients had adenomyosis plus the fibroids.
That's University of Jos.
Yeah. Okay. And so this was not diagnosed. It was, everybody thought they were removing the uterus for fibroids, but they saw that 34.9% of them also had adenomyosis. So it's a common thing that sometimes happens with patients. So if you try to remove that during the surgery, you might not succeed. And so sometimes this recurrence that we say is because there's another condition in the uterus.
Okay.
Do you understand? So this is quite possible. So you see some people 1 year after they say it has come back again. 2 years after they say it has come back again. But I've explained the reasons why this might.
It could be adenomyosis.
It might be adenomyosis. It could be that is another fibroid that's grown again.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, or it could, so that's
interesting. You talked about hysterectomy and myomectomy.
Yeah.
You talked about removing the uterus.
That's the only cure for fibroids. But if you still want to have a baby, we can't remove your uterus.
Interesting. I was sharing a story to you about how from my personal experience, not that I had it, but we told that you have to travel. Some people like to travel outside the country.
Not anymore with the foreign exchange.
Yeah, you said it. That's been sort of like an equalizer. But as much as that can afford, especially before the foreign exchange, people like to go outside abroad to remove it because they feel it's safer. They don't want any story that touches. With the Nigerian health sector surgery, see a doctor forget maybe a scissors or something, a needle or a knife inside the body. They don't want that story because it's a surgery and it's a very delicate one. So is that a misconception that it's better to do it abroad than in Nigeria?
Actually, it is, because
it's a misconception.
It is a misconception because we've been talking about all day is that it's common among blacks. So this is a disease. It's like you are taking malaria to Germany for treatment. You misroad. You know what I mean? So
Germans don't know much about malaria.
They don't. In fact, they are going to isolate you. They are going to put you in ICU.
Really?
It's
for
like
ordinary malaria.
Oh yeah, it's like
they'll quarantine you.
Of course, you got a contagious disease. So that's the same thing with though fibroids is more commonplace than like a malaria thing in Germany, like I said. But because our doctors see fibroids every day, they are more experienced. But you have to choose the doctor, because you see, when you have surgery, you are not dependent only on the skill of the doctor, but on the support system that is available.
Okay.
And that's where we go wrong most of the time. Most hospitals in Nigeria, because there is no much money put into healthcare, there is not much investment in healthcare. Most hospitals, the support systems are weak.
Okay. Well, when you talk about support system, let's look at, for instance, public health facilities. What are you referring to in terms of support system?
Anesthesia.
Okay.
Your ICU.
Okay.
Do you understand me? Yeah, because things do go wrong with surgery anywhere in the world. Okay. The difference is what support system do you have? Okay.
Can we add even blood to that?
Blood is part of it. There's some places in America, if they shoot you in the chest, if they take you to the hospital, you have like a 90% chance of, that's a gunshot to your chest. You have like a 90% chance.
You shouldn't die.
Yeah.
You shouldn't die.
Yeah. But in Nigeria, We might be looking for blood throughout the night.
In fact, before they even take you away from the police, from the van car.
Sometimes it's the people who are trying to rescue you that will kill you because they don't have the prerequisite training. So those are that's what I mean by the support system. So that is what is lacking in Nigeria. The ecosystem is weak in healthcare, and all this need investment. But right now, I don't want to make any comments about that.
Yeah, we'll take your recommendations as a professional before we go.
Okay.
All right. So in some cases, you can have the myomectomy, which is just to remove the
fibroids and leave the uterus alone.
But if the person has already had children, doesn't want to have it, you remove the hysterectomy, remove the uterus.
Yeah.
Is there a situation where you just have to remove the uterus because of how bad it is?
When the woman is bleeding, you remove the fibroids and you cannot now control the bleeding. Then, in order to save the woman's life, you might have to remove the uterus.
I've heard of some situations abroad where, because probably they're not too used to the whole thing, they just look at it and say we just have to remove the uterus. Is that happens?
It does happen, because if you're going to do myomectomy also, when you sign the consent gives a proviso that you might have hysterectomy done.
Oh, I see. That form you.
Oh, yeah.
Sign. Oh.
Yeah. Because they can't wake you up and say, ma'am, you are bleeding too much, we can't control it. So the proviso has to be in the consent.
I see. So that's for those of you who feel, we can't have this fibroid removed in Nigeria. We have to travel abroad. Actually, the doctors in Nigeria are better equipped, as long as a qualified gynecologist. Yes, with a good support system to do that.
Good news now is that we're saying you don't need surgery all the time anymore.
Tell us about how does that work?
Yeah, this is called HIFU.
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 Okay.
High intensity focused ultrasound.
Oh, wow.
This is using ultrasound, converting ultrasound energy to heat energy, and is burning the fibroids away. Okay. And this, like we've done it in Lagos now in the last 3 years, we have done 489 patients now. So this July, by God's grace, when we are going to turn 3, we hope to have done 500 then, and we'll talk so much more about the number of patients that we have done and what their experience has been. But I can tell you, shooting off my hips, that the experience has been splendid. Yeah.
Wow. Amazing. So no cut, no nothing.
It's
no
as
scar.
ridiculous. It's so simple that many people will not believe. You just lie down on the bed. Of course, we'll have done some tests to see that you qualify for this method.
Okay.
On the day of the treatment, you just lie down on the bed, and the doctor stays another place because it's done is technology. You have a software that just divides the fibroids into slices, and the doctor is burning from his like a cockpit, and is burning the fibroids, and then after about 2 hours, they tell you it's over, and then you rest for about 2 hours. You go home.
Wow!
Before you go home, we'll give you a cup of tea to drink.
Just you don't even need to spend a day to preparatory. Then afterwards you stay another 2-3 days to recover.
No.
All that.
You do a bowel preparation from home.
Okay.
We'll give you the instructions for bowel preparation. But on the day of the procedure itself, you drive yourself in.
And then you
come, then you go home after that.
That's a revolution.
It is.
It is.
It's a silent revolution. That's where the future of fibroid surgery lies. So, but we're taking it one at a time.
Sorry about that. Hello, good morning. Amazing.
Dr.
Yeah, welcome.
Good morning, doctor.
Morning.
Good morning. Your name, location, and contribution.
I'm Mrs. Oboli calling from Ikorodu. Thank you for the enlightenment you're dishing out to us on fibroid this morning. But I have 2 questions. My first question is PCOS any way related to fibroid? And the second question, some doctors are of the opinion that after you do a fibroid surgery or burning, like you just said, if a child does not grow there, it aids the fibroid in quickly growing back because something has to grow in the womb. Are you of the same opinion as well? Thank you very much if you got my question.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I got them. The first thing is that PCOS, or what you call PCOS, is polycystic ovarian syndrome. The 2 of them, to my knowledge, are not related. But because we know that the 2 of them might be genetic, but we don't know the genes yet especially for fibroids. So
polycystic
ovarian syndrome.
Is that the same as ovarian cyst?
No,
Different. Okay.
No,
let's not get there. Please, Itovi is speaking medical language.
No,
be careful.
No, okay. What PCOS or PCOS means is that a woman is not ovulating regularly. So one of the things that she might not be seeing her menses regularly, unlike fibroids where the menses are even heavier. So they're two different things. Okay. The second one is that, you see, one of the problems we have with burning and removing is that we are interchanging them. Okay, even up till now, doctors are still even doing that. Okay, the scenario with burning burning is like you have an egg. What we do with HIFU is like you have an egg. If it's a raw egg, you can crack and fry or do anything you like with it. But if you boil that egg, you have denatured the protein. Okay, you cannot fry that egg again. It's the same thing that happens to fibroid when we burn it. It's denatured, so it's dead. Okay, so but that particular one cannot grow again, except if you did not kill it completely. Okay, if you did not succeed in killing it. Okay, but if you succeeded in killing it and we see evidence of that you have killed it, that one is until resurrection day. So it's a little bit different. Okay. But of course, don't forget the uterus is the problem. It's not the fibroid. It's the uterus that grows the fibroid. So if you still have your uterus in place and you do not, we believe that pregnancy reduces the chances of the growth of fibroids. So new ones will still grow. Not the one that had been treated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. We have a call. We lost this call. Okay, I'll take some messages here before. Oh, a call is coming through. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Mr. Kofi.
Welcome. Name, location, and contribution, please.
I would prefer to remain anonymous.
All right, no problem.
Yeah, so I've been really scared of this. Like the other woman said, I usually wear black. I'm on now. I can't go out. It's just so scary. It's difficult emptying my bladder. I have this frequent urination. Then a bit of pain sometimes at the abdomen because when you need to pee and you're really pressed, but you now get to the toilet and it's just coming out like you just punched the pure water and it's just coming out. I feel I'm straining the muscle around there and I'm so scared. I've been to the gynae. They said surgery. I'm scared of that too because I don't have a child yet and I don't want. I don't want my womb to be taken out. So what to do?
All right. How old are you? How old are you, madam? Sorry.
I'm 45.
Sorry. Okay. I'll hand the mic over to Doc to talk to you. Doc.
I'm sorry for your experience, but let's see. This is one of the reasons that we said that we try to see how we can introduce a non-invasive way of treating fibroids. All that you have described is typical of uterine fibroids, and that's what I always want to see it as. Is a quality of life issue. It's more than infertility. It's more than just I have discomfort. It affects your whole quality of life, and we can see the lady now. We can, of course, she cannot be a happy person. So I think if you want us, we can give you an opinion if it's possible for us. Because one thing again is that it's not all patients that we can do HIFU for. So what we have done is that if you cannot do HIFU, if you can do laparoscopic surgery, we'll tell you. If it is only open surgery, you know what laparoscopic surgery is pinhole surgery. We don't cut you completely. We just make a few holes in your abdomen. And if we can do that, we also recommend that for you. If it is open surgery, the idea is that what we're saying now in 2024 is that there is no one way to treat fibroids. There are options.
Okay, so she has no reason to fear.
No.
Okay, madam, you have no reason to fear, and you know you're growing older every passing year, so to just go do it now. I can tell you, I know someone very personal to me who was also in your position, was afraid, but when we did it, we were like, so what was the fear for? You know what I'm saying? You know, so I'll encourage you, and she took it. You know, so I'm sorry about everything. Okay, but you've had a doctor. Just be bold and go out and get it done. All right, you can say hi to me on WhatsApp, you know, if you want my number, and then
I already sent the message, you're not reading it.
okay, please just say hi again to me on WhatsApp, okay, so I can call you after the program.
All right.
Thank you very much. It's so touching, really. It's so touching. Doc, I've heard people in your field talk about in the one that's within either uterus of the woman, the one that's outside. They'll ask you, okay, let's check, is it within there's a word I can't remember, but is it something like that?
Yeah, sure. When the way I define fibroid is growth in or on the uterus. So we have the one that grows where the baby should be.
Okay.
That is probably the most troublesome.
What's it called?
We call that submucous fibroid.
Okay.
Okay. The one that grows in the muzzle of the uterus, we call that intramural fibroids. The one that grows outside, we call it a subserous fibroid.
Okay, so the most dangerous one, or the critical or delicate one, is the
submucous.
Okay, what about intramural?
Well, that's probably the commonest form of fibroids. Yeah,
not too. Then the other.
But if it gets big, really and truly, also it could have some effect.
It's a serious situation out there. 99.3. Good morning. Yeah.
This is Shade from Ijegun.
Welcome, Shade. Welcome. Please go on.
I really feel for the woman that just dropped. I too was in such situation in the past. Okay. Since I started menstruating, I'm always like, I cannot go out when I'm menstruating. By the time I come out, I'm like, I've been sick for like 2 weeks. It makes me look pale. And this continues, and I keep going to the hospital. They didn't know that it was fibroid from the onset until I got to a marriageable age, and they told me that I should do surgery. So I began to dodge the surgery and dodge the surgery and dodge the surgery. But I wasn't feeling too well. I would just feel a pain that would look like somebody do like a pin kind of pain. And when I'm going on the way, I'll just sit down and I'll feel as if I'm sick all of a sudden. But when the thing continued, I have no option. I look for second opinion at either maternity. I look for second opinion at another hospital in what's it called, Gynecologist. But when I now seek his second opinion, I now decided that, okay, let me go in for the surgery. And since I went in for the surgery, the quality of my life improved.
Okay.
No pain when I'm having
we have to go, ma'am.
Anymore.
We have to go, ma'am.
So I will advise people to please don't dodge the surgery. If that's the option, and you'll be fine.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing. Doc, people want to maybe follow you on social media, reach out to you. What are the handles that they can use to follow you online?
Okay. www.fibrocare.nordicalagos.org. That's and then for Facebook, Fibroid Care Center.
Okay.
At Fibroid Care Center. So I think then for telephone, WhatsApp.
Okay.
0811.
Okay, Doc, please hold the thought. We want to pay a bill. I will come back.
Okay. More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
Hi there, parents. Did you know that your child may not always get all the nutrients they need from their diet, and some children are picky eaters? This is why you should give your child Well Kids Smart Chewable Tablets, which is a food supplement from Vitabiotics UK. It contains 21 vitamins and minerals to contribute to brain development and support optimum growth. Choose Well Kid for smart kids. It is available in all leading retail pharmacies nearest to you. Show some more love today with 4 more packs of your favorite Indomie noodles in Indomitable and Super Pack cartons. Also, each Indomitable pack is now 200 naira, while Super Pack is now 350 naira. So hurry now. Offer valid till stock last.
It's my so clean, new and improved. It's my so clean, free flow powder that is up seasoning. It's my so clean, foams faster, 2 times cleaning power. It's my so clean, little goes along the way. It's my so clean, so clean. New so clean detergents, every grain works for you.
What takes a plate of jollof rice to the next level of goodness? Is it when it is cooked with no seasoning cubes for that sumptuous taste? Or when you serve it with correct Nigerian salad, cabbage, carrot, lettuce, and a bit of kidney beans?
It's both. Season your jollof with the rich taste of Knorr cubes and serve with plenty of vegetables. So go ahead and elevate your meals. Today, eat for good.
Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste it and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Very.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo 3-in-1 milky and creamy for you. It's so milky. I need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids the new Milo 3. Milky and creamy. It's truly milky. It contains calcium to help your champ win every day. Milo, energy to go further. Milo.
Tell me which kind thing. Viva no fi wash. Away. Gelato, tomato paste, coffee stain your body. Viva go wash. Away. Chicken in for your clothes now. All you need for Viva to wash away. Gentle for your pocket, gentle for your hand. Oh my Viva, you couldn't make you shine. Oh Viva, oh Viva. I love my Viva, Viva. Uncle say bye bye to very tough stage, yo. Mama say bye bye to any kind stage, yo. Oh Viva, I love my Viva.
Admission. Mawadi University, a prestigious Indian university, specially invites interested and qualified students for admission into the 2024-2025 academic year. Applications are open for undergraduate and postgraduate programs with 50% scholarship and a free 1-year flight ticket to India into the following faculties: engineering, management, pharmacy, art, physiotherapy, sciences, computer application, law, agriculture, nursing, etc. Admission are open until 21st September 2024. For application and inquiries, please visit or reach out Global Contracting Services Limited, 94 International Airport Road, first floor, CB Gam House, Ibrutali, Port Harcourt, River State, or call 0807-531-7891. WhatsApp 0706-444-69603. Email info.ng@reachoutglobal.com. Take advantage of this opportunity now.
No matter waiting, I show you, you show me love.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You show me love.
Show some more love today with 4 more packs of your favorite Indomie noodles in Indomitable and Super Pack cartons. Also, each Indomitable pack is now 200 naira, while Super Pack is now 350 naira. So hurry now. Offer valid till stock last.
Allow us.
Okay, Doc, we have to go, but you were about to give, some information for those who may want to find out more about, fibroid and get some counseling from you.
Oh, yes. We can be reached on WhatsApp, 0807 771 1459.
One more time.
0807 771 1459.
All right. Dr. Abayomi, we have to go. Thank you very much for your time. Happy, wish you all the best, and wish all our listeners who have fibroid that they can get out of that situation quickly. Thank you, sir. Up next in News and Night, my name is Kofi Bartels. I return tomorrow after the news. We have Daily Digest with Jim Dace. Good morning.
It's 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
The headline news. 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.